Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hey. Welcome back to another vlog. Check out the earrings. They're fake. Don't tell anyone.
Okay, we're about to go have lunch. I'm hungry.
Yeah, we've been just discussing deep things in the car for like the last few minutes and Kim is hungry. So yeah, we're gonna go eat. We're going to a cafe and yeah, we're gonna plan the second half of this video today because we're gonna film that later. As you can see from the title, you already know what we're trying to plan. I think it's brunch. No,
Yeah.
it's basically lunch. It's 12 o'clock right now.
We're both wearing white. It's fitting.
I know.
Cute. Oh.
Yeah, I came here with a friend, Alex, if you're watching this. And yeah, we came and had a chai, and he got this bagel, which was really nice. A chai. Anyway, yeah, so I'm taking Kim here for the first time, because we were like, why not have some brunch today? Let's go and eat and plan somewhere else other than our little apartment, which I hope you guys liked the last video. What do you think of the apartment? I'd say comment down below, but I won't say that. Hey, babe. Guys, look at this. How cool is this?
Cactus.
It's not real, like my earrings. So I got this vegan thing, Kim got this vegan thing. We don't even know what it's called, but it's vegan. It's but vegan.
It's actually plant-based.
Oh yeah, sorry guys, we're plant-based, not vegan. We just got done planning the video.
We were just talking about and reviewing what happened, and we're kind of realizing now how last minute we left it.
Oh my gosh guys, it was
Like,
so last minute.
I'm stressed for us, and we've already done it.
Look at the sky, it's so nice today.
We're basically driving back home now. We just went shopping, we just finished up. And Haynes got a new necklace, yay!
Yeah, what do you
Cute.
guys think? It's kind of cool.
Cute. Now we're on our way home just to film the actual video of this video.
The main section.
The main
The reason you clicked on this video.
Okay, we'll see you in the next part of our video in 3, 2, 1.
We're about to get into it. This is the part of the video that we've all been waiting for, drum roll.
And I think we've been planning to do this for a while, and now it's happening.
It is happening.
Okay.
So we got married how many months ago now?
Is this a test?
Yeah, because I definitely know.
9 months.
Oh, 9 months. Praise God for 9 months of marriage. So our engagement lasted
3 months.
3 months. So 9 plus 3, 12. Yeah, wow. I was really proud. I was hoping that was right and you didn't seem to correct me, so.
Okay, so yeah, the way we're gonna do this video is just to go through a timeline of what we did and the most important decisions that were made and tell you when we did them on the timeline. And then at the end, we'll go through around like 10 tips that we could think of that will hopefully help someone if you are planning a wedding at the moment, which I know we have a lot of friends who are getting engaged.
I know, guys.
Engaged, which is so
like,
exciting.
Seriously though, couldn't you be more original? I'm kidding.
We did not invent
We invented marriage. No.
We did
Jesus invented marriage, babe.
Amen. Amen.
Honestly.
Also, we're not experts either. This is just our experience.
Yeah.
And I mean,
you can already tell by the title we're not experts.
exports.
We're not experts because 2 months, guys. Number one, give yourself more than 2 months. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. So
This whole video is just gonna be don't do everything that we did.
yeah, but anyway, the tips at the end of the video are actually gonna be 10 tips. Some we actually did do and found really helpful, and then some that we wish we did. So we'll clarify then. But anyway, without further ado, let's go through this. What?
Further ado.
Further ado. Without further ado.
Without further ado.
Are you serious?
So the timeline, let's start with the beginning, which was the engagement.
Yeah.
Which happened
3 months before. So we got engaged at the end of July got married on the 1st of November. So we got engaged and we just chilled for like a whole month.
No, because we were trying to like, you know, we kept the secret for a week, enjoyed it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
well, yeah, but we could have still planned.
Yeah, no, we didn't think about that.
So yeah, we didn't plan until
a month later.
A month later. That's why the title of this video is 2 months, because we took 1 month to
recover from the engagement.
But no, I released my song Eve to My Adam and also the proposal video and stuff, and we were just soaking it in. You know, we didn't really have a date at that time. We were just like, oh yeah, we want to get married by the end of the year.
So we knew we wanted to get married in 2020, and we talked about it obviously before the engagement and everything, but specific date we were...
Yeah, we didn't know. So 2 months later, we started planning the wedding on Evernote, which is just this note platform app thing. We started premarital counseling with this couple who was kind of in the next stage after us, or maybe 2 stages after us. They had kids, but you know, they were still young and youthful. So yeah,
super cool.
It was really cool. Yeah, we love you. You know who you are, Ray and Johnny. So after that, we organized the celebrant, which was one of our pastors, and then we started the venue inspections. I'll put a few on the screen right now. We went to this one by the river. And
during this time, I think I was like just looking at every single venue in Brisbane and looking at their pricing plans and downloading the PDF document. Easy Weddings is the best for all of that stuff. But yeah, we wanted one that was kind of close to our home so that all our friends and family could come to a place that's kind of central. So also in that time as well, I went wedding dress shopping because I knew there was a period of time where you might need to order in the dress or make alterations, and I looked online and already saw a dress that I really loved, In Love Bridal. I'll show you a photo, which is the one I pretty much went with because everyone I tried after that didn't really compare. And I went with
it's beautiful, baby.
A couple of my beautiful friends, and they were so lovely, and it was the best experience. Bought the dress basically the day after. So fortunate that they had one of my size in a warehouse left. And then I had the alterations done by a friend. You know who you are, Kalisha. Love you. And yeah, she was amazing and was able to do it in such a quick time.
So as well as that, 2 months before, we started to do up the wedding guest list, which was pretty crazy. You don't realize how little, you know, 100 people is, because we basically had a 100 person limit because of COVID at the time, which was low-key a blessing in disguise. But yeah, that included everyone, but that's like the videographer, the photographer. So yeah, every single name adds up. And yeah, keep in mind that this is during COVID, and I think we were both pretty confident that the wedding would go ahead, but in hindsight, like,
scary.
It's kind of scary. Like, it could have been cancelled
at any
time, but we didn't really think of that, and we were like, nah, like, God is in this, and you know, God opened doors. It was all him, which I should have said at the beginning of this video, guys. This is all God.
Yeah, like, this is not us. I think that's why we were so at peace with it, I think.
100%.
We were like, you know, God's got this. Whatever happens, we're getting married, it's cool.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, life is so much more than just one day.
Yeah, marriage is so much more than one day, you know? It's about the marriage, not so much about the wedding, even though the wedding is cool, and that's why we're making this video. Fast forward to a month before, and we locked in the venue, Boulevard Gardens. Yeah, check them out if you're looking to get married in Brisbane. Like, 10 out of 10, so good.
I remember we went to an inspection, we saw it, we loved it, and then a week after we just were like, yes, pay the deposit. The
people were so nice too, the staff. And they helped us with so much of the planning, honestly, too.
And they provided the food.
The catering, which was really nice.
It really lifted the burden off us. All those little details, they covered it, they know what they're doing. So that was really great. And they were a pretty cheap venue as well in comparison to other ones. Yeah, it was such a blessing.
Yeah.
Boulevard Gardens, we love you. And then after that, we pretty much sent out the invites on the 1st of October, after we knew the date and the location.
Yeah.
We were like, we should let people know.
I know, which is crazy, but honestly, no one had anywhere to be. It was 2020, this was like us just coming out of lockdown, and people wanted to attend a wedding. So, I mean, that was the perk of having it last year. Definitely should not send your invites out a month earlier though.
And then after sending out the invites, we asked our bridesmaids and groomsmen, the people that we wanted by our side in the wedding party. And during that time was when we actually asked them a month before.
Which they were already invited, so.
And they were cool with it. We love you guys.
Oh, legends. In that month before as well, I locked in the videographer, Sam Vidachak, who did our wedding video. Thank you so much. Oh, it was so cool to have him. And we also locked in the musician, Kian, who sung during our ceremony, and we had like a mocktail hour between the ceremony and the reception. And yeah, he sung a few love songs there. Let's go to 2 weeks before, and you know, I'm like, you know, I should probably try to find my suit. The thing with suit shopping though, is that like a suit's a suit. I wasn't too stressed about it. I went with a few of my groomsmen. We went together and yeah, ended up going with the light one, which was so good. I was originally gonna go with like the classic black. It does look nice, but for the venue we went to, yeah, the light, what color is it? Like
beige.
Beige, yeah, the white beige suit was so good. I went to Mail Manor, I'm pretty sure.
Also thought it was a good time to start shopping for the bridesmaids things as well. So we pretty much looked online for a bit and bought these $50 dresses that had a coupon code.
So good.
These kind of satin light pink dresses, which really suited.
They
it was
look
really cute.
So much more expensive than $50.
Yeah.
Like the groomsman outfit was way more. It was crazy.
But yeah, it was really good, and express shipping was free.
Wow.
Came the next day.
Love it.
And then in terms of shoes, you just chose to go with white shoes and then pick your style, so that way they can wear it later on. And yeah, it worked out really well. And then also 2 weeks before, we decided that because we only had 100 people at the wedding, it would be nice to just have like an engagement party for pretty much friends.
And Kim, like, she put a lot of time and effort into the decoration and stuff, whereas I was kind of like, oh, like, as long as we're all there and, you know, there's good times, then it's fine. But it was beautiful. So yeah, we did that.
And there were a lot of our friends that helped out as well.
Yeah.
So we love them very much. We would not have put it together without you.
Yeah, and it was so nice to be able to invite people who we wanted to invite to the wedding as well, just to the engagement party. So the last thing we did 2 weeks before was we finally confirmed a photographer, Rani, and oh, the pictures were bellissimo.
So good. We love you. But yeah, and also with our photographer and videographer, we were able to have a session before the wedding just to talk about, you know, like what kind of style, how they want everything to be done.
Or how we want everything to be done.
Or how we want it to. But yeah, and that was super helpful as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 1 week before the wedding, we booked the accommodation.
Yeah.
Which is where we were staying the night before the wedding and the night of the wedding.
Yeah, so we booked 2 rooms, one for the wifey, or well, the future wifey at that time, and her bridesmaids, and one for me and my groomsmen. A week before, I also locked in the hire car, which was this sweet vintage ride that Kim rocked up to the wedding in. It was amazing.
Thank you, Guy, off Facebook Marketplace.
I know, we literally got it off Facebook Marketplace.
And then also a week before, because unfortunately we had that engagement party right in the middle, we kind of forgot about like the wedding a little bit. And forgot to book these arbor flowers that we wanted from the very beginning, that we saw in a lot of Boulevard Garden photos. We meant to get fake ones just because it's a lot cheaper, but they weren't available, so we had to get real ones. That was a big price tag. Not gonna lie, it looked so beautiful and so nice. It was worth it. But yeah, just something that like didn't necessarily need to be real flowers, but at the end of the day, we're so glad they could do it. It was honestly 4 days before the wedding. And also a week before, we locked in the photo booth, which was on during the reception. The company belonged to the family of a friend of ours, and we were so grateful they were able to do it. And they did it for free as our wedding gift. The day before, there was a wedding on, and they were already going to be there, so they'd already set up and everything.
Legend.
So then, and
Emily, thank you.
Yeah, and then she was able to operate it. It was Yeah.
Yeah, so that was one of the last things, hey, before the wedding day that we confirmed. Like one of the last big things that we needed a vendor for and stuff.
And then, one day before the wedding.
Guys, we were still planning things the day before the wedding. That's what happens when you plan a wedding in 2 months. You need to utilize all of your time. We ended up organizing the cake. We went with the fake cake.
Which was also a fake cake that we used at the engagement party
Yeah,
as well.
so there's different tiers for the wedding cakes. The 2 bottom ones were fake, just covered with cream, and then the one on the top was real, and that's the one you cut. We basically organized that the day before. But yeah, we did that, and also...
I went to a flower market with a friend who was so helpful, and we were able to get just like flowers, just like the stems, as many as I could. And then that night was when we went to the apartment where we stayed with our wedding party, and we were assembling them the nights before the wedding.
And how long did you do that? You stayed up so late, hey?
Well, we probably did it for like an hour, got them done, got the bridesmaids ones done, but we didn't have enough flowers for a big bouquet or like a nice bouquet. So
we did that on the day. I organized that on the day.
With your mom.
I know, legend.
With your mom. So your brother Aiden was icing the dummy cake that night as well. We also were cutting the name cards for the tables, each person, because we had them printed but we hadn't cut them, so some other groomsmen were doing that. But yeah, we probably stayed up till like 2 a.m.
Well, they did. I was like, I'm going to bed. I have to get my beauty sleep.
A few of us stayed up till 2 a.m. last night.
It's my wedding day. Alright, so day of, we wake up, and yeah, we just...
Nice morning.
It was for me.
Married.
It was for me.
Yeah, it was for
Oh
me.
my gosh. The vows. We didn't even put that in. I just thought of it now. I'm like, yeah, that was a great morning. Wait a minute. I hadn't freaking written my vows.
So
guys, I kid you not, I literally had not written my vows. Like, that's how dumb I was. Like, Kim and I had talked about, even before...
I wrote my vows that day too.
No, oh, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And we talked about this before we even got engaged, about how when we, you know, get engaged and have to write our vows, we should go to some nature park and have a picnic and just like write our vows next to each other without the other person seeing. It did not happen at all. We procrastinated and just didn't get around to it until literally the day of. So my morning was pretty relaxing, but I'll tell you, like, I remember it getting close to me having to leave, and we left around like 2 to get there. To the venue and start by 3:30. When we had filming as well, because the videographers were there and the photographer was there taking photos too. And I was like, I'm just not gonna be able to write these. Like, I haven't felt that much anxiety in so long. It reminded me of school. Yeah, the pro, if there is any pro of writing your vows on the day, is that I forgot them by the time I got to reading them out, so they were like fresh and straight from the heart. That happened on the day.
I wrote it in the morning and I kind of just got it over and done with, as in I woke up at 6 a.m, which is super early, and all the bridesmaids were still sleeping, so I was able to just like have an hour and a bit to write everything, write the vows and write the letter. So
yeah, because we had two. I had to do it in the morning as well. So we had a letter that we read out to each other, a cute little letter for the video. And then we had our actual vows, so yeah, it was crazy.
The problem with us was that we didn't really set like a deadline to be done. So I think everyone just like used their time really slowly to kind of get ready, steam the dresses, just like do a face mask. And then what about you guys? How did you go?
Yeah, we were pretty relaxed as well, and you know, just chatting. I also ended up having to go on one of those city scooters, like in my full-on like suit and everything, because we were in the city. And so there was no parking at the place that we were staying either, so we parked at this other car park that was like 2 blocks away. And yeah, I literally was on that thing, like we had to get to the venue.
I remember also for the girls' side, we had a lady come up, knock on the door, and she was like, your wedding car is here. And half of us were still like not dressed. That is when we actually started freaking out. because we hadn't even packed up the place.
Diamonds are made under pressure.
So we literally were rushing. We were like, get your dress on, we need to take photos. And yeah, we also had to pack up the whole place.
Oh.
I think half of our stuff we left in the hotel.
If
Because
this
we were
isn't...
like, leave it, leave it. Even like
this-
some of our shoes, oh.
But yeah, anyways, we get to the venue.
I think we had the ceremony, it went great, it was perfect timing, everything. Then we forgot that we needed to put the name cards out. And then we were like, okay, we need some guys, like, we're just gonna pull some of our friends. So we love you, Northside crew.
I
They were
know,
literally just
Northside
like-
crew are lifesavers, literally.
They literally just went into reception during this mocktail hour where everyone was like in that middle
Aw.
space, putting up all the things. And then Christine and Kane went to get the cake as well. We love them.
I
To pick it up from
know.
the cheesecake shop.
Christine and Kane, take our advice now.
You
Plan
guys are
right
getting
now.
married?
I know you're getting married next year, so please.
Yeah, they're already
Please
doing
plan
great.
now. I know.
It's
They don't
fine.
even need this video.
Yeah, why are they listening to us? Why is anyone listening to us?
Guys, well, this is, you know, this is our experience, and we did it. And
Oh no, I was gonna add that Christine and Kalisha, during the reception, we looked over to the cake and we saw it was not decorated.
it was not decorated
So it was
because
iced by
yeah,
Aiden,
yeah.
but no leaves were on it. And it wasn't like, it was just a plain cake sitting there
And
with a nice candle in front.
I know. And then I asked someone to go and decorate it and stuff, and they ended up putting like, you know, little leaves and stuff. And Kim the whole time was like whispering to me like, no, let's just not do the cake because, you know, like we had no time to prep it, and which is fair enough. But I was like, babe, as long as we have a cake, like let's just go with it. And it ended up looking really nice,
It
like
was really nice,
minimalist.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. It's
was
the
all
aesthetic.
the
We went for
flowers.
that. It's not like it was done right before.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
flowers they could find.
But it did
like,
look nice.
They were incredible lifesavers.
Yeah,
That
legit.
was beautiful.
Legit. And then finally, during reception, we could just chill. Reception was the best.
It was the best.
And yeah, it was on the same venue as well, so there was no dramas. And yeah, everything was cool, except for the end when we were like, how are we getting back to our apartment? So I had my car that I drove there. But, you know, you want to be sent off in a nice car. Like, who's going to drive us? I couldn't drive. So, one of our friends, Letitia, we just asked, you know, if she could find an Uber, like a nice Uber for us. And we'd pay her later and stuff. And she ends up finding a freaking...
Tesla.
I was about to say an Uber. Obviously, that's what it was. But it was a Tesla, guys.
A really nice white Tesla.
Yeah, for real. And she ended up gifting that to us as well.
It's so nice.
So nice, and that's the first time we've been in a Tesla. So yeah, that was the last thing that we organized after our wedding day. During our wedding day.
Well, honestly, it was the best. The best. And then when we went to the accommodation, they upgraded us to a high level. And now for rapid fire, 10 tips.
Yeah, rapid fire, because this video is freaking long.
Okay, so the first one is make sure you have a management wedding app. It was literally $13, $12.99, best decision ever. You can budget everything, and it also tells you everything that you should need or consider. That way you don't miss anything. Best decision. Oh, and have a Pinterest board.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So the second tip is don't plan an engagement party 2 weeks before the wedding.
Okay, number 3 is try finding a venue where you can have the ceremony and reception, which was the best thing. It made it so much easier on the day.
So
and
good.
I know like not everyone can do that, so fair enough. But yeah, it really helped us.
Okay, so number 4, don't be afraid to ask for help. We should have asked for more help in certain areas, but we were like,
We got it, it's fine.
yeah, we got this, and we wanted everything to be like our way. Creatively, yeah, like it's cool if you take control, but like divvy out the jobs and stuff, just the little things.
Number 5 is hire your talented friends.
Yes, when we mentioned the videographer, the photographer, the musician,
The photo booth.
the photo booth, these were all our friends, and we actually wanted that to be the case because every single vendor counted as a person that was allowed to come to the wedding, and we were like, well, 2 birds, 1 stone, let's go. And so yeah, utilize your talented friends, like our talented, beautiful friends.
Number 6 is buy Etsy graphic templates. pretty much saves you so much time, makes everything so much easier.
Yeah.
And you can get a pack of like the name cards, the wedding sign,
poster thing, invitations,
seating chart,
yep.
and they all correlate with each other. It's a nice style.
They're all the same style and everything's uniform and beautiful, so yeah. Alright, so number 7, make a wedding day itinerary, especially if you're getting ready. We knew what was going to happen after 3:30, but before that we were like, let's just get ready. Like, how bad can it be? Plan it out in advance.
Number 8 is, please plan to not have to do anything or organize much the day before, the night of, and on the wedding day. Don't be like us.
So our 9th tip is the dummy cake. Save money, guys. The amount of money we save is not getting a humongous cake.
Plus, Cheesecake Shop tasted amazing. And for anyone wondering, the cake is literally just, the dummy cake is literally styrofoam. You can get these round things, Facebook Marketplace.
So good.
Last but not least is organize the apartment right in advance. Just remember that last thing that you gotta do.
And I thought of another one. I can't think of it now though. Oh yeah, the vows. Write your vows in advance.
Way in advance.
Not on the day.
Start writing right now.
That was a lot. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you took something out of it. But yeah, all glory to God, because
seriously,
we wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We love you so much. And also, you know, we wouldn't change a thing looking back.
No, we wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah. It was the best wedding.
It was the best. I wouldn't change a thing. Honestly, everything made it so special.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. See you in our next video.